Euro 2024 is here, and it started with a bang. But the question is clear, is this the end of the road for Cristiano Ronaldo? Will this be the last dance for one of football's all-time legends and many people's greatest of all time? Will it end in triumph? Nobody can deny that Portugal's talisman has had its chances in recent years, most notably leading his nation to their first ever major trophy at Euro 2016. But as Ronaldo, now 39, enters what many believe to be his last dance on the international stage, the world is watching to see if he can once again defy the odds and lift the trophy in Germany. Before we go on, make sure to like this video and comment down below if you think this is the end of Ronaldo. Ronaldo's legacy in international football is already cemented. He's not just Portugal's all-time leading goalscorer, but the top scorer in the history of international football. His heroics at Euro 2016, where he captained his team to glory despite being injured in the final, and then the victory in the inaugural UEFA Nations League in 2019 are legendary. Yet, as the end of his career approaches, there is a palpable sense of urgency and destiny surrounding this summer's European Championship. The footballing world is buzzing with speculation. Can Ronaldo go one step further and add another European Championship to his already glittering resume? This summer's tournament could indeed be the stage for one final act of greatness from a player who has defined an era. So with that in mind, let's take a look at Ronaldo's chances. We cannot ignore the undeniable fact that age has had little impact on his performance. Last season, Ronaldo proved he's still a force to be reckoned with, playing out in Saudi Arabia for Al-Nassr. Along the way, he showcased his prolific goal-scoring abilities, finishing the season with 35 goals in all competitions. His incredible physical condition, combined with his experience, still strikes fear into the heart of many defenders. For Cristiano Ronaldo, the 2024 Euros represent what might be his last dance in international football. The thought of football without Ronaldo is almost nonsensical. But the reality is that time catches up with everyone, even the GOATs of our beautiful game. Ronaldo's drive, determination, and unparalleled work ethic have kept him at the top of his game longer than most. However, as he nears 40, the physical demands of international tournaments are becoming more and more challenging. But if there's one thing we've learned about Ronaldo, it's never to count him out. His fitness regime is legendary, and his ability to perform in clutch moments is unparalleled. Ronaldo's presence on the pitch is not just about his goals, it's about his leadership, inspiration, and the intangible quality of lifting those around him. So, as he gears up for what could be his final major tournament, Ronaldo's focus will be on leaving it all on the field and adding another chapter to his already storied career. Again, this tournament is not just about adding another trophy to his collection. It's about national pride and cementing his legacy. The passion that he holds for representing his country is evident every time he dons the Portugal shirt. Ronaldo's drive to succeed is infectious, and his desire to lead Portugal to another European Championship may be stronger than ever. Ronaldo's international career has been filled with memorable moments, but still there's a sense that he's not done yet, with the thought of lifting the trophy one last time undoubtedly driving him forward. Across his career, Ronaldo has always thrived under pressure, and the Euros will be no different. So with the scene set, let's take a deeper dive into this Portugal squad. And it's worth noting, it's a squad brimming with talent. Players like Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leão, João Felix and Bernardo Silva are expected to play significant roles. But it is Ronaldo's presence that remains the most influential. So what are Portugal's chances of winning the entire tournament? The squad's depth is impressive, with a blend of experienced players and emerging stars. The midfield led by Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, some of the most creative and dynamic players in the competition. João Paulina's defensive prowess provides balance, allowing the more attacking players to flourish. In defense, Ruben Dias and Pepe form a formidable partnership, combining youth and experience perfectly. The group stage will be crucial, with Portugal finding themselves in Group F alongside Turkey, Georgia and the Czech Republic. The group will certainly be challenging, with each team posing its own threats. Turkey, known for their tenacity and solid defense, will be a tough opponent. Meanwhile, Georgia is a team on the rise, showing along the way that they have the capability to surprise stronger sides with their dynamic play. And the Czech Republic proving that they were hard to break down, with a late winner giving Portugal all 3 points. And so, with such a star-studded lineup, we expect Portugal to cruise past both Georgia and Turkey and into the knockout rounds. Ronaldo's legacy is already cemented as one of the greatest players of all time, but winning another European Championship would surely be the perfect swan song. His physical conditioning and dedication to maintaining peak performance levels are extraordinary. So as he steps onto the pitch, many fans around the world will be watching to see if he can once again lead Portugal to glory. Beside Ronaldo, players like Fernandes and Felix will need to step up. Fernandes, with his vision and ability to dictate play, will be the creative hub of the team. His partnership with Silva, who is known for his dribbling and intelligence, will be key in breaking down stubborn defences. Felix, the young forward, has the potential to be a game changer, with his pace and technical ability. Defensively, Portugal looks solid. Ruben Dias, one of the best defenders in the world, will marshal the back line alongside the experienced Pepe. The fullback positions are also well covered, with João Cancelo and Rafael Guerreiro, both of whom offer attacking threats down the flanks. In goal, Diogo Costa's experience and shot-stopping abilities provide a reassuring presence. The Portuguese midfield is also another area of strength, with João Palhinha's role as a defensive midfielder crucial in providing cover for the defence and allowing the more creative players to express themselves. Otavio and Mateus Nunes offer versatility and depth, ensuring that Portugal can adapt to different tactical setups as and when required. The 2016 title-winning coach Fernando Santos no longer remains at the helm, but it's worth noting that it was his pragmatic approach and ability to get the best out of his players that was key to Portugal's success. This time round, they have Roberto Martínez leading the team, and while questions may remain over his ability, especially following the failure of Belgium's golden generation, there's no doubting his tactical acumen and experience in managing high-stake matches, something that may prove vital for Portugal this tournament. And while we talk about Portugal's chances, we should also assess the competition they'll face. France are the bookmakers' favourites, with their squad stacked in talent, particularly in attack with the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele and Antoine Griezmann. However, their midfield and defence, while strong, may not be as cohesive as Portugal's. Elsewhere, Germany have a blend of experienced campaigners and exciting young talent, having begun the tournament on fire with a 5-1 demolition of Scotland. Their midfield, boosted by the return of Toni Kroos, is formidable, also boasting the tactical acumen to go deep into the tournament. However, questions still remain about their consistency and ability to perform under pressure. Spain, traditionally one of the powerhouses of European football, are in a period of transition. They have a mix of young talents like Pedri, 16-year-old Lamine Yamal and experienced players like Rodri and Alvaro Morata. Spain's possession-based style can be challenging to break down, but cracks have begun to show, with vulnerabilities becoming more apparent in recent years. With that said, they started the tournament with a commanding 3-0 win over Croatia. And then there's England, boasting talent throughout, including the Bundesliga Player of the Year Harry Kane, the Premier League Player of the Season Phil Foden, and La Liga Player of the Season Jude Bellingham. So with such a stacked squad, the Euro 2020 runners-up are another team that will be looking to ensure that Ronaldo doesn't finish his final international tournament with a win. With that said, Portugal's attacking prowess and versatility may just give them the edge in a head-to-head encounter. So finally, as Cristiano Ronaldo heads into what may be his last major tournament, the excitement and anticipation among fans is palpable. Ronaldo's presence, leadership and sheer will to win are unmatched, and he will undoubtedly be giving everything he can to lead Portugal to glory one final time. Portugal's chances at the Euros are bolstered by a talented and well-balanced squad, capable of competing with the very best. The blend of youth and experience, tactical flexibility and depth provide a solid foundation for success. And while the competition may be fierce, Portugal have the tools and the belief to go all the way. So the stage is set for a dramatic and thrilling tournament. And whether this is Ronaldo's final chapter or the beginning of a new era for Portugal, one thing is for certain. Fans around the world will be watching, hoping and believing that football's greatest showman can deliver one last masterclass. So, can Ronaldo and Portugal rise to the occasion? Leave your comments and thoughts down below in the comment section. With that said, remember to subscribe to The Football Vibe and turn on notifications for more amazing videos. We'll catch you in the next one.